Top of the morning, good afternoon, and hello to all the coaches, and welcome to the weekly Inner Circle newsletter. Cheers. Tea is good on a hot day, it's good on a cold day. You could be in the desert, doesn't matter. A cup of tea makes the difference. All right. I want to talk to you today about something that I think will be very helpful. Now, upcoming in the next experience class, we're going to be talking about serving, how to create your business through serving. Link is down below. All right. Today's newsletter is inspired by my life. And one of the things that I always used to do in my life, as I would say a habit, was I always thought that a smooth life was a victorious life. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about that in terms of a smooth life is not a victorious life, although it's fun at times, no doubt about it. So think about it in this way. In the world, there's two types of coaches, and I'm generalizing here just to make a fun point, but there's two types of coaches, right? So the first coach gets up in the morning, can't wait to get into their day. They're excited by all the things that they get to do. And, you know, there's not enough time in the day to experiment, to try stuff. And they're very excited about keeping the dream alive. And they do this by taking action. Another way you could say that is they're service-minded. Now, the other kind of coach gets up eventually, and they can't wait to get through the day. And they're excited by the thought of the weekend or the clock saying 5 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. And they spend most of the day avoiding challenges. And they keep the dream alive by hitting the snooze button. Now, we might say that those kinds of coaches are selling-minded. Now, in my story, I used to think that challenges in life were an insult to the smooth life. And now I know that challenges make life very interesting. Challenges are what makes our life purposeful. Overcoming challenges makes life meaningful. You know, smooth seas do not make skilled sailors. And nor does easy coaching sessions make professional coaches. Now, when I look back on my life, I see that some of the most difficult challenges or roads that I had in my life absolutely brought me to some of the most interesting adventures I've ever had. So in a way, the bigger the challenges, the bigger the opportunities for growth, for expansion, for learning, and for a lot of fun. Now, as I look back on my journey of being a professional coach, 10 years, 2012, and one of the things that I would constantly say to my coach is, this is really hard. This is really hard. Getting clients is really hard. And he would always bring me back to the question, Dermot, what are you learning? What are you getting from these challenges? What are you starting to see in terms of these challenges? And sometimes I would often think, Steve, nothing. But when I slowed down and I really looked at, the question, what am I learning here? How am I growing? I would often see that my skills as a coach were getting better. I would often see that my enrollment skills as a coach were getting better. I would often see that I'm more relaxed when I'm talking to people about coaching, or I'm having a conversation, a coaching conversation with someone. And so the bigger the challenge, the bigger the opportunity for growth, expansion, and for learning. I have a lot of coaches that come to the school and, like myself, oh, this is really hard. But the more you focus on serving, the more you focus on the big picture, the more you focus on, hey, what makes my heart sing about building a business? What makes my heart sing about serving people? See, when you ask yourself a different question, you get a different answer. And when you get a different answer, you get a different level of thinking. When you get a different level of thinking, you get a different level of feeling. And when you get a different level of feeling, you take a different level of action. So here's a few questions to play with this idea that a smooth life is not a victorious life. First question: where in your life could you challenge yourself, let's say 5% more? Just 5%. Take one area. Maybe it's the area of, working on your business or working in your business, or maybe it's the area of reaching out to people and saying, hey, would you like a coaching conversation? Do you want some help with that? Maybe it's in the area of cultivating some time to sit down during the week for 10 or 20 minutes and look at the future of your business, working on your business. Hey, what does my business need? How can I create new relationships with people? How can I create new opportunities for my business? Where can I challenge myself 5% more today? And the last question is a really nice one I ask my clients often. Hey, looking back on your life, you're now 90. You've had a great life. What's one thing you never want to say you missed out on? Really great question to ask yourself. You see, as I look back on my life, I remember the challenges. I remember the challenges. I remember how I overcame them. I don't remember the comfortable moments. Someone says, hey, Dermot, what are the comfortable moments? Well, the best moment of my life was actually when I was sitting at home eating chips, watching TV. No one ever remembers the comfortable moments, but we remember the moments that challenge us the most and how we grew from those moments. So enjoy the video. Down below is the homework for the upcoming November 9th masterclass. We'll be talking about serving. How do you create service? How do you come from your heart? How do you create a business based on serving, not cold calling and failed sales calls and marketing and selling and funnels, but really from a place of service? So that's what we're going to be doing in the upcoming class. Link is down below. And there's also an audio and video as your weekly resource. We did a class, an experience masterclass last week, how to create clients through the use of storytelling. Really wonderful class. So the link is below for that also. Enjoy that resource. In that class, we also answered the question when people say, what do you do? I'm a coach. Oh, deer in the headlights. What do I say now? We answered that question for you in the class. So enjoy. And until the next time, think big, have fun, and stay curious. Cheers.